everybody, and welcome back for another video. Today I wanted to do something a little differently. We're still going to be reading, but we're also going to be adding some other stuff. So I wanted to make this a Marvel themed vlog, you could say. I have two Marvel what if books that I wanted to read during this vlog. I also wanted to try out and play that new Marvel game that just recently came out, and I wanted to get it on the Xbox, but first I have to go get a power cord for my Xbox because I don't have one for some reason. So I'm gonna go do that, and we might see some at the store. I also wanted to do maybe some crafty, some art stuff, and maybe watch some of the movies and things like that during this vlog as well. But I do have one drawing so far that I did last night. It's not that good. I did it based off a picture, and I guess I'm just not a cartoon artist. Just not that guy. I'm just not that guy. But I tried my best, and I think she still looks cute. But she just, I don't know. She doesn't look how I want her to look. It's our beautiful Wanda. I feel like I did not do her justice at all. But then I also drew this the same day. So maybe it was just after I drew this I was lacking. So I'm thinking of redrawing her and doing some other Marvel-y drawings. Maybe some other crafty stuff today. But I also wanted to read these books and talk about them and maybe just do some other stuff, Marvel-y themed stuff. So, yeah. We do need to go get me an Xbox cord though, because I do really want to try out the new Marvel game that came out, because a lot of people are saying it's a cross between, like, they feel like it's Fortnite, but they also feel like it's like the old Halo. I don't know, I'm hearing more Fortnite. I just want to see how it is, and I'm very excited because I love everything Marvel and I want to play as Marvel characters. I think that'd be so cool. So I was not able to figure out a plan to get a cord, and I even got an entire I'm using my stepbrother's Xbox. Still didn't work, but I figured it out. I maneuvered it, and I'm getting it to download on my MacBook. So it's downloading right now. So we should be able to play it very soon. I'm very excited. I think I might also work on a new Wanda sketch, because I also wanted to do some Peter Parker sketches soon. And yeah, so I think that's what I'm gonna work on maybe while this is downloading. But yeah. I couldn't get the fucking Marvel Rivals game on my computer. It's not opening for some reason. It's making me mad. So my brother's not supposed to be home tomorrow. There they are. So I think he's gonna let me use his Xbox and let me play it on his. But I'm gonna play it on my profile, obviously. But I did draw a cute little Wanda I want to show off. I drew another one because she's my favorite. I do have a Spider-Man hoodie on right now, so I love him. She's beautiful. Oh, we need better lighting. Hold on. She's beautiful. She's beautiful. I love her. The drawing, I did not record myself drawing that, but I am. I have a few other drawings that I want to get to. But I want to start reading one of those books soon, and I also got my DS back with all the games on it, so I can play some Marvel Lego games and stuff on there as well. So we might have to do that. Yeah. So I'm on my brother's stuff right now, but he is allowing me to use it to play Marvel Rivals. We're on my profile. I'm so excited, guys. You don't even understand how excited I am to try this game out. It's not even funny. I'm pretty sure my friend told me, who has this game, that he was able to, like, you unlock the characters when you first play, and I think I'm gonna start out with Scarlet Witch because she's my favorite superhero of all time, and Spider-Man, favorite Marvel superheroes. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I think I got it working where you can see both sides. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love that for us. Oh my gosh, you guys don't understand the level of excitement that I have in my bones right now. Like, it's astronomical. I'm so excited. Look at how good they're drawn. Oh my god, I saw Wanda. I want to draw her like that. I just saw that. I'm so excited. 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 Okay. Health risks. Yeah. I'm playing Marvel Rivals.
You won't be.
Does it have cream in it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Thank you so much. That worked. Storm. Spider-Man. Oh, they're beautiful. Everything about this game is sexy. You don't even understand. Okay. So we have Loki. We have Deadpool from Deadpool Wolverine. Oh, we got my favorite, Scarlet Witch. I can't. And we got Black Widow. And we got Mantis. We got Groot. We got Namor. We got Adam Warlock. We got Star-Lord. And we got Rocket Raccoon. Okay. Huh. What if I just want to play? Oh, I had to play as Doctor Strange. Okay. Whatever. This does seem a lot like Fortnite. I don't know. I'm not very good at these types of games. Maybe I should have played the tutorial first. We're gonna see how this goes.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Only my neighborhood is now like multiple realities. Cool, right?
Oh. Scarlet Witch.
You don't have to be a witch to find the
Confirm.
magic in this world.
I don't know. Look at. Oh, she's gorgeous.
Magneto raised me to never stop fighting for what I believe is
I don't know how to. We gotta figure this out. But I can fly. Can't figure this out. Sorry. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we're shooting some people now. Okay.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Huh.
Go
Interesting.
get that vehicle to its destination.
What? Vehicle. I don't know. We're going for it, guys. Okay, I gotta play the tutorial or something. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play the tutorial because I don't know the controls for this game. Guys, I've been playing more of Marvel Rebels. I'm at my dad's house right now. I've been playing it for like maybe an hour. So good. I've been playing as Scarlet Witch and I feel like I've been being goated. I feel like I have. I might clip some of my stuff and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We're gonna look at a highlight. Yeah. Just killing people left and right. I think this is where I'm about to get killed though. Oh no, got him too. Goated. Too goated. I'm too goated. Would love that. I love that. I've been playing more of the Marvel Rivals game. I've been playing as Cloak and Dagger now. I think I got some good. I think I'm gonna clip myself. I think I got some good highlight from when I was Cloak and Dagger. I love them. I'm so mad they canceled that show. I was eating up with her and him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I was eating. Yeah, I couldn't figure him out for a minute. But I was eating. I think I'm gonna play some more with them. The best I've ever done. 23 kills, only 9 deaths. That for me is pretty good. I think that's pretty good. I got like second. That's pretty good. I'm legit. Okay. Let's look at my, let's highlight this. I did want Scarlet Witch again because she's my baby. Oh yeah, just killed them all. I got killed right after that though. There was so many better times. I feel like I need to be recording right now. But I'm doing so good. I'm playing Marvel Rivals, and I'm thinking about just turning on a Marvel movie and drawing this sketch of Tony Stark that I want to kind of redraw. I just kind of want to recreate this in my own art book. And I just want to see if I can draw it, and I might just watch a Marvel movie while I'm doing it, because why not? It's also like midnight. Love that for me. We'll try to get better lighting, but our Tony Stark, I feel like this one was pretty good. This one, I don't think so much, but I mean, he's okay. But I am tired, so I think I'm done drawing for today. But I'm really liking this one so far. I like him, so. Did a pretty good job on the top one, but then I kind of failed myself on the bottom side profile. Down. Yes, I have indeed fucked them all up. That's me right there. MVP. Fuck them all up. This is different from what I've been playing before though. This is like definitely like Call of Duty, like you're on teams and you're just fighting each other and trying to get the most points. But I got MVP. Let's look at my score. 11 kills. I don't know what the other stuff is, but 20. That's crazy. Never done that. Let's try to do it again. That's crazy. Hi, Twix.
The multiverse offers endless possibilities, but only if it survives this chaos.
Someone scratch my back!
That's better.
Spider, put it down.
You're in the lead now. Try to make it last. Double kill.
Sneaking from behind.
My favorite. fate isn't sealed yet.
Wait, that tree was
Wings
real?
all grown up.
Feeling stronger already.
Double KO!
My work here is not done.
Wait.
Your team is close to winning! Astonishing!
Show's over.
Hell unleashed! We got a winner! Another epic victory! Big win!
Together to victory!
Their sniper is not as clever as they thought.
Your team is close to winning! Double KO! 10 seconds. No backing out now.
Guys, so I decided I wanted to do like a little drawing tutorial, and I was looking through my tutorials, and I found this perfect one to do for Marvel, and it's how to draw Hobie Brown. This is the Spider-Verse. He's one of the Spider-Verses, and he's probably one of my favorites. I love him. It's 18 minutes tutorial, and it's probably going to take me way longer than that, but I decided that I'm just going to go ahead and do it, and I'll take you guys along with me, and we'll see how it looks in the end. The drawing of Hobie. I don't think he's too bad. To be honest. If follow the tutorial, I think I'm gonna put the link down below, but it's what is his name? Cartoon Club XL. He does really good tutorials. And I did Hobie, and I think he looks really good. To be honest, he doesn't look exactly like he's supposed to. I feel like his face should be a little wider instead of longer like how I made him. But it's okay. Art gets better and better as we go, and I love him, so. It's the part of the video where I talk to you, I'm gonna pause this, where I talk to you about my favorite Marvel characters and why. I have drawn this Scarlet Witch that I have started to color, but I am now going to finish coloring while I talk about my favorite Marvel characters and why. And Scarlet Witch is my first one, so that's who we're starting with, that's who we're coloring. Perfect. I'm using Old Red to do like her shadows, and then I think I'm gonna use Deep Red to do the rest of it, but we'll see, because she does have a lot of color in here and different colors for her power. So yeah, and then we gotta do her hair color and her skin color and all that. Live, laugh, love. But she don't even get me started on Scarlet Witch. Her backstory is probably what gets me the most. Like, everything, there's so many different backstories based on the comics. I think Magneto's her dad or something like that. But I don't know. I don't know what it is about backstories. I think that's where a lot of my love for my favorite characters has come from, is their backstories, because they have such depressing backstories, but it makes them, I don't know, just such interesting characters. Like, I think she was just broken. I don't think she ever wanted to become the villain, the Scarlet Witch that she really became. But, you know, stuff happens and she lost her whole family. I probably would have crashed out too, like that. And she's just so powerful. Like, she basically, she has a whole chapter about her in the Darkhold. So let's just talk about that for a second. Because if she has a whole chapter about her in the Darkhold, That's all that really needs to be said, to be honest. I feel like that's where we can end Scarlet Witch off, but in all honesty, I just really enjoyed when she first came in. Like, I didn't really, when I was younger, I didn't really have a favorite Marvel character. It was kind of, well, I did, it was kind of just Spider-Man, and I just kind of liked whoever. And it wasn't really until I got older and I got into the movies and started, and Scarlet Witch came in Civil War, and actually it was before that. But when she came in, I don't know, like, something in me just clicked with her. She just became my favorite almost immediately. I just loved her because she was the villain first, too, and I don't know. I love villain backstories. I love villain stories. I just love everything about her. She's my favorite. She's the love of my life, and I will protect her till the day that I die. And that's, yeah. My second favorite character, well, is still Spider-Man. And I will say my favorite Spider-Man is the one that I grew up with, which I did watch. I did go to the theaters and watch, so I feel like I did watch maybe Tobey Maguire in theaters, but I don't remember. I think I watched Andrew Garfield in theaters first. And this is maybe where my bias comes from, but I absolutely love Andrew Garfield's version. His is my favorite. And I really love Tom Holland's as well, because I love Zendaya. But I don't know, I really love Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. I also love Spider-Man because of his backstory, like, oh my goodness. And it's the same in every universe, and there's so many universes with different Spider-Mans, though. And that's what makes, like, obviously all the universes have, you know, different versions of everybody, but it's just, I don't know, it's interesting to see what they can do with the different Spider-Verses and how they, like, intertwine them. I think that's really interesting how they do that with Spider-Man, and I don't feel like there's another character that can really be done with. I feel like Spider-Man, yeah, he's pretty much the only character I feel like you can really do that with. And it's really, that's probably another reason why he's my favorite, is because there's just so many different versions of him, and I think it's just really interesting to see. And I do love his backstory, but not, like, as much, obviously, because it's sad. But I love him as a character, too, because he's just a funny little teenager that's trying to, you know, move about life, and he's, you know, saving New York and trying to get a girlfriend, and he's just fun. Like, I don't know, he's relatable and he's funny, and I just love him. I love him with everything in me as well, because I don't know, he's just a little baby. Yeah. My third favorite, I don't know, this one's hard to think about, because growing up, the only female, like, representation that we did really have was Black Widow, and I really feel like she's kind of up there, but I'm also, once the Loki show came out, that really put me on to him, and I really started to love him a lot. I don't really know if it was necessarily that show or also because he's a villain. I don't know where the villain thing comes from, but villains are great. They're great. They, you know, well, sometimes they are. Like, Thanos, I hate him. He is just a rat. But that's okay. But I also just love Loki because he got a redemption in his show. And I think that was really interesting to see how he has a whole storyline playing out, and he's still basically dead right now. But he's still alive in this other, like, multiverse thing, like, in the timelines. And he's not dead, and I think that's really cool. I have not finished season 2 of Loki. I probably need to do that in this video, too. But he had that whole redemption arc, and he's supposed to be dead. But he's not. And I don't know. I just think I don't know, because he's also a god, too. And I think that's also one of the reasons that I don't like Thor, is because he's just a god. But I feel like Thor is one of the main gods, and I feel like that's where he puts me off. And I never really heard of the Loki god until I started, until Marvel, and then I really looked at who he was, and I was like, oh, this god's kind of interesting. So I don't know, maybe it's that too. But I really love Loki. Like, I'm watching him in the new show, like, he He's gay. He has my heart. He has my heart. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even going to lie. I think I'm gonna switch over. But I'm scared these color mixes are not gonna mix very well. But I don't have a color that goes really well with this. Because this is a 2. And the rest of my reds are like 15s and 10s. Maybe I should have used them together. But I feel like this is more of the red that we need. I'm not really sure. Let's see, how does this look? Maybe I'll use this instead. I think I'm gonna use geranium instead. But yeah, so those are my favorite characters. I feel like I also really love Tony Stark. He's a fan favorite, and I really love Black Widow. She's been my favorite since childhood. My least favorites, let's get into that. My least favorites are probably the ones that are they're just kind of boring. Like, I'm just gonna be completely honest, this is my reasoning for not liking these people, and I just think they're kind of boring, or they're just a copy of another character. So I'm gonna start out with Doctor Strange. He's a less badass Scarlet Witch. Let's be honest here, and okay, whatever. I don't care, he can make portals. Bitch, so can she. So can she, and she can destroy a universe while she does it, probably. So, I don't know, I don't understand the hype around him. He's not that cool. Whatever, guys. Sorry, but I'm sorry for all the Doctor Strange lovers. I don't like him at all. Also, I'm gonna go with Hawkeye on this one, too, because he's just lame. Okay, you just shoot arrows? Cool. Cool. That's so great. I'm so glad for you, but that does nothing to help our cause here, sir. So I don't understand the hype around him either. And that also goes for Kate Bishop, because she's just him. She's just another motherfucker with a bow and arrow. You know? Like, you're not doing anything. You're not really helping the Avengers. You're just kind of in their way, shooting bows and arrows. That's how I feel about them as characters. And that's just how I feel. I feel like my coloring is ruining this. I don't know, I feel like those characters are just boring. And I feel like we all just need to be honest and tell ourselves that they're not that interesting, and we need to move on. I'm also gonna go with an unpopular opinion here, Captain Marvel. I don't really care for her that much. I don't know, maybe it's just because I don't know her that well. I don't care for her that much. I don't really know. I think it's just her. But I don't really care for her that much. One of my favorites, oh my gosh, if you guys haven't seen Agatha all along, that's something that needs to be done ASAP. Because I've really fallen in love with Agatha, and I want to start reading her comics. I've started reading, like, some of the ones where Scarlet Witch is starting out. But I don't know which ones, like, her dad's supposed to be Magneto. I don't know which ones that's supposed to be. I think this color's working so much better. Yes, okay, we're sticking with the old deep red then, because that is working so much better. But, I don't know, I need to figure out how that all works out, because, interesting. Because in the ones that I did start reading, they were like, he was like basically forcing her to fight for him and was like manipulating her. And he just kept reminding her the debt she owed over and over again. And the only reason that Pietro was there was basically just because of her. Because of the debt, like, she owed. I don't even think he owed anything, to be honest. I think he was just there because of her. So I think that's kind of bogus. But I love Pietro, and I know he loves his sister. And I love him so much. But he does end up joining X-Men. So I guess that's okay. But I do also like who played him in the original Marvel, because, what was it? It was Aaron Taylor Johnson, and he's pretty legit. I'll just say that. He's pretty legit. And that's mainly because he's fan casted as James Potter and Harry Potter, but you know, that's okay. It's okay. He's still great, though, even as Pietro, because even though he died, like, very soon. We didn't get to see a lot of him. That does make me a little sad, because I wanted to see her with him more, but then they never even brought back Aaron Taylor Johnson as Pietro. They just kept the other guy from, what's it called? something. X-Men, they put him in the show Scarlet Witch, and I was kind of a little mad about that because I wanted to see the OG two back together, and she'd be like, oh my god, my brother. And it would be even more special because we actually have seen them together, and that would make sense, and she would recognize him first. Okay, I've decided I'm just gonna use this other color again to do darker parts, and I'll just color it darker. Because if you just keep coloring over it, it'll get darker and darker and darker. Crooked, but I'm done. Didn't know the camera was crooked, sorry guys. I think she looks pretty good. I'm still getting used to using these markers and I need to get more colors. But I think she looks pretty good with what I had. And I love her. So I have been reading more of Marvel Loki What If. Loki's been banished. Love that. Because I want to finish these so bad, so this is probably what I'm going to be working on. I don't think I'm going to read any more tonight because it's like 2 a.m. I just finished editing a video and wrote some. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna end up, and I think I'm gonna start and do some of that tomorrow. Do some more reading. I have a DS, I think I've showed it before, that has every single game on it. And I was looking, and they have, and I thought just about playing Lego Marvel, you know, because I haven't played it in a while, so might as well get the nostalgia and go ahead and play it. I'm not uploading a YouTube video right now, so that's probably gonna be in the background. But you know, love. This book's getting so good. I thought I was going to read more like a fan fiction. It kind of is when I'm getting to like actually the Tony Stark and Loki parts. But there's some from other perspectives and I don't really know them that well. But I'm sure the Scarlet Witch and Peter Parker as siblings one's going to read more as a fan fiction. But like a good fan fiction. You guys know what I mean? Because there was Outer Banks books that I read and they read as like a fan fiction almost. But it was good. It was so good. So we're about halfway through. It's getting really good. Loki's banished with no powers. All this stuff's happening. Yada, yada, yada. He didn't even really mean to kill his brother, and it wasn't even his fault in the first place. Found that out. Love it. We're trying to get Loki redeemed. And, yeah, and they're bringing up Ragnarok and stuff. And we gotta love it. But I don't think I'm gonna finish this tonight. I'm gonna try, though. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and finish the What If book. It's been getting so good, and I'm finishing the Loki series while I finish it. Because I might as well. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. Kitty kitty. It, and Loki did become worthy. I really enjoyed this book. It did end up like at the end I really like, because I feel like in the beginning it didn't really, I don't know, I just didn't really connect with Loki in them, but then in the end I was like, yes, these are my guys. Yes. I loved it so much. I loved Runa. I loved everybody. Quinn, Thor's daughter, everybody. I loved the whole like idea of the book of like, because also Thor and Loki's mother was still alive, like, and we got to see some stuff from her perspective, and we got to see her, and we've never really got to see her before because she's dead in the movies, and we don't really get to see her. So it was a really good book. I'm really glad that I read it. It's so good. So what we now need to read is What If Wanda Maximoff and Peter Parker were siblings. And I'm also, this is the one I'm most excited for because Wanda and Peter Parker are literally my favorite superheroes. So, yes. Okay, I've decided, guys, I'm gonna try to watch every single Marvel Avengers movie while I'm playing Marvel Rivals. And then I'm probably gonna go through and list every single Marvel movie, and we're gonna rank them, or I'm gonna rank them on where I think they fall. So yeah, we're just gonna, where are they at? Do they not have well, I'll just have to look at it. Avengers. It's probably gonna start with an ad. Yep, here we go. Love it. And then we're gonna play Marvel Rivals, why we enjoy all of the movies. Love it. My brother's home, so I got kicked off the game, but I think I'm gonna go watch the movie out in the living room and eat some chips, and then start editing some of the Marvel video as well. And I think that's what I'm gonna start doing, and then I'm probably gonna get into some writing. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for Marvel, and I need to start reading this book soon. I need to. It's probably happened either tonight or tomorrow. I will be starting this. It's on an ad now, but I've switched over and I'm watching the second season of Loki while I edit. I've basically got all the clips, but this one that I'm taking right now in. And it's about 4 hours, so that's how much I have to go through and how much I have to edit. So I think I'm gonna eat some of my chips before I really start getting into this. Gosh, I've been watching a lot of Civil War reading pretty close. I just love Wanda. And we got to see Pietro in the last one. That's what I've been watching before this. And I just love them. And it just reminded me, oh, hi, baby. I got disturbed my peace, my baby's peace. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to disturb his peace. Oh, I'm so sorry. What if Wanda and Peter Parker were siblings? And I don't think I'm gonna start it tonight, but I'm definitely gonna be starting this tomorrow. And I'm so excited. Oh, we're gonna be finishing this. Sorry, amore. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Starting Avengers Infinity War after Civil War. And also starting Marvel's What If Wanda Maximoff and Peter Parker were siblings. We're gonna go ahead and start that off now. And yes, they are raised by their aunt and uncle. Because obviously, Pietro still makes his presence in this book, but he is obviously not the twin brother of Scarlet Witch. So we'll see how this plays out. And we'll be watching this movie as well. If the ads ever stop. And we'll be reading this. Let's go. Merry Christmas. I have been reading What If. I'm like basically done. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah. I'm on chapter 18, A New Beginning. She's kind of met her brother. His name's not Pietro, though. His name's like Prince something, something, something. I don't know. I did finish, what's it called? The other Marvel. Oh my god. Infinity War. I need to watch Endgame now. It's the last one, and I'm gonna rate all of them. I need to finish What If. It is so good. Like, the relationship between her and Peter. Like, I just love it, and I love, like, they had, like, a little argument and, like, their time apart. I still love them, like, and then Gwen's death in this book was even worse because Wanda also loved her, so it just made it so much worse, and all of this is them blaming each other back and forth. It's just horrible. I just want them to work together and be nice, okay? They have been working together a little bit, but not being as nice, but I'm loving it so far. I really love them as siblings. I love seeing them together because they're my favorite superheroes. So it's going really good, and we're going to start Endgame soon and finish that. And I'm going to rate all the movies, and yeah. I have finished What If. This one, Pietro was low-key the bad guy. Or he wasn't low-key, he was the bad guy. Captain America's dead, but I loved seeing Scarlet Witch and Peter Parker as siblings, and they had a good ending, and I just loved seeing her chaos magic, and everything about this book was amazing. Being able to read about her doing chaos magic and them going on patrols together and her mentor being Doctor Strange, all of it was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We did finish Endgame, so now it's time to give all my little ratings of my Marvel movies, of the Marvel movies. I have not done that yet. I need to compile a list of all of them, but I've watched all of the Avengers movies at least and finished the books. So good, so good. I made the entire list, front and back. I don't know how many, because technically it doesn't have the Fantastic Fours movies, and they don't have the Amazing Spider-Man or the other Spider-Man movies. Not Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield's I rate a 10 out of 10, all of them. Especially with the Electro guy. Tobey Maguire's I rate 8.5 out of 10, he's okay. And the Fantastic Fours, I rate every one of those I've ever watched. And all the Wolverine movies, those are included too. The Wolverine movies also like 9.5, 10 out of 10s for those. So we'll start off with that. And let's get into the list that I have compiled here. Let's take these off. Okay, let's look at this. Number 1, Captain America: First Avenger. I said 8 out of 10. I don't remember that movie as much. I do remember him like being created, and it's the start of him as Captain America. But I do think it's a great start to his storyline. It's honestly one of my favorite storylines, if I'm gonna be completely honest, and I thought it was a great movie. Number 2, Captain Marvel, 6.5 out of 10. I love the 6.5 out of 10 is really for the cat. I think his name's Crank or Gronk or Kronk. And the only reason is because I think Captain Marvel, I mean, she's just an alien. Like, I get it. She's cool as being, like, an alien and stuff. I understand. But the movie wasn't as interesting to me as some of the other Marvel movies. Iron Man, number 1, 9 out of 10. Iron Man is the creation of Iron Man. I love his sass. I kind of also love that he's a dickhead. Don't really care about that. I love it. Iron Man 2, 8 out of 10. Love it, love it, love it. It's where we kind of start the romance between Pepper Potts and stuff. Iron Man 3, 7 out of 10. I don't remember a lot about it, but it's Iron Man, so I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 because it's Iron Man. The Incredible Hulk, 5 out of 10. I do like the Hulk a little bit, and I liked learning his background, scientist, whatever, but the Hulk as a character, I don't think he's that interesting. I think he's kind of a boring character. He's not my favorite, so that's why I rated it out of 5 out of 10. Thor, number 1, 5 out of 10. I can't really remember the movie, and I also put the reason is because he's lame. I'm not really a big fan of Thor. I think we've talked about that as one of my not favorite characters. I'm not a fan of Thor at all. So that movie didn't really hit with me. The Avengers, 10 out of 10. Love it. The teamwork, the creation of the start of the Avengers in general is just chef's fucking kiss. Okay? That's all I have to say. Continuing on. Thor: The Dark World. Don't remember, don't care. Remember. continuing on, Captain America Winter Soldier. This one, I think I put a 5 out of 10 because I love Bucky, I love his background, and I love when he actually comes into the Avengers and he actually gets more of a story with them as well. Guardians of the Galaxy #1, 10 out of 10. Love Gamora's sass. She was sassing the whole fucking movie, and I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Also love learning, like, her background and her kind of sad, like, orphan-y background. It's kind of messed up, but I love it. That was a really good movie. Very nostalgic movie for me for some reason. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I said 8 out of 10 because Quinn and Gamora, that's where they start their romance. And I also love Rocket and Groot, like, their relationship. That's what makes Guardians of the Galaxy right there. Avengers Age of Ultron, I said 10 out of 10 because it's the introduction of Wanda and Pietro, and I feel like this just, like, it just adds to the Avengers team, like, just having these people and Vision, like, just having them adds way more to the Avengers, so I loved when they were added, finally. Ant-Man, 6.5 out of 10. It was interesting, but I don't really care a lot for him. Like, the whole movie and the premise of who he is interesting, but I don't really care for him that much as a character, so 6.5 out of 10. Captain America Civil War. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be, maybe it's Captain America movie. I thought it was an Avengers movie. I put 9 out of 10 because I love, like, the politics that they also have included. It almost seemed like Democrats, Republicans fighting against each other. And I loved, like, the angst in every single scene, and the war, and them all fighting together, and just, yes. Loved it. And Spider-Man Homecoming, 8.5 out of 10 because I love Zendaya and Tom Holland. I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man. I think he brings more of, I don't know, like, I feel like he's good at both, being both Spider-Man and Tom Holland, and being able to separate those two in kind of a way, you know. I really, really enjoy that, and I love Zendaya playing, like, the love interest and playing I love her. Doctor Strange, I put 5 out of 10. I loved his backstory, kind of, but I also just don't care for him as a character. Like I said, I feel like he's just another Scarlet Witch. Don't care about him. Black Panther, 9 out of 10. I love the diversity that they are finally kind of bringing, besides the Falcon. And Wakanda, I love Wakanda. I love the world of Wakanda. I love their technology. I love the politics there. I love it. Like, I loved when they finally showed Wakanda. That was probably one of my favorites, because we heard about, like, T'Challa and all that beforehand, but not really haven't seen Wakanda yet. So, yeah. Thor Ragnarok, I put 8.5 out of 10. Only because of Helena something, whatever, his sister, whatever that he's fighting against, only because of her, 'cause she's badass. I loved being introduced to her for the first time and seeing her kick some butt, basically. Black Widow, 8.5 out of 10. I didn't really think it was that. I feel like they could have done better with it, but I do love Black Widow, so I just always will stand her and, you know, get behind her. Avengers Infinity War, 8.5 out of 10, but the sadness is why I lost points, because I can't deal with Wanda and Tom Holland and Spider-Man, just all, no, I don't like it, and that's also when Gamora dies, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. Ant-Man and Wasp, I can't remember much of it, but I do love Wasp as a character, so love her, so I just put, what did I even put? I didn't even put a rating. I'm gonna put 8.5. Avengers Endgame, 9 out of 10. Everyone came back, but Tony died. But he's finally the hero. Everybody knows that now. So that's where the good comes out of it. And here's where we get to my favorite, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I put this 11 out of 10 because we finally get to see the full action Scarlet Witch. And that is probably one of the best things I've ever seen. Is, I don't care if she's being the villain, but she is the full-fledged Scarlet Witch. Do not play with me. Anyways, Spider-Man Far From Home, 8 out of 10 because actually this should be 10 out of 10 because I loved having the OGs back in action. Having even the OG like villains back in action, like, it just makes nostalgia, like Andrew Garfield being there. It just added so much that I didn't know that I needed. And now we're gonna move on to a few movies that I have not watched. Thor: Love and Thunder, not gonna watch it. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, will watch it. Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumanium thing, I might watch it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna finish it. Guardians of the Galaxy 3, we'll be watching it. The Marvels, we'll never watch that. And we're gonna move on to Deadpool. I'm gonna say 8.5 out of 10 because I love the humor and I loved his backstory as well. Deadpool 2, 7 out of 10 because I can't remember a lot of it, but obviously I laughed a lot. Ooh, and that was also when he met the X-Men, so that was really interesting. I just remembered. Okay. and Deadpool and Wolverine, another 11 out of 10 because iconic fucking duo. That entire movie just made me laugh my booty cheeks off. That entire movie was so good, and it's probably one of my favorite movies out of 2024. And that ends the list and my little ratings. I was supposed to rate 1 out of 10, but I think my number ones are definitely obviously gonna have to be Doctor Strange, Deadpool, and Wolverine. So those are my firsts. And then obviously all the Avengers movies come in second. So yeah, that ends our Marvel video. I hope you guys enjoyed my little sketches and colorings that I did, and watching me play the games, and rating all the movies and watching the movies. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in another video. If you want some more Marvel stuff, let me know, but I might be doing a Harry Potter themed video soon. So bye.